Let's send it. We're gonna play Baron. We're gonna do this new strat that we're gonna try. It's not quite Rat Max. Actually, it is Rat Max. Who am I kidding? It is Rat Maxing. We're Rat Maxing. But what we're doing is we're gonna throw the rat in the center again. We are going to then. Ooh, do we though? Oh, Saga, you're so sleepy. Maybe what we do is we throw Mothership in the corner, get the beacons. Who are we fighting again? I did not look. Try to get beacons. Rats. Blacksmiths. Mothership in the corner. Lab rats. Level up. Okay. Let's do this. We gotta fight 3 guys. Look how small our ship is now. It's very cute. It's very cute. Compared to the unstoppable killing machine we will become. We will grab Wallmaker. That works for me for now. First hit's always crit. Let's go. We're gonna have some critical hit rats on our side. They will not do well against being shot though. That might be a problem. Maybe what we were missing in our last run is some range though. As much as we want a rat max, maybe we need to prepare for the inevitable reality that they're gonna shoot at us and we can't rely on just our little tower. I made some chicken and grilled. Oh, I'm so jealous. Or we could also do defenders because they're gonna reflect all damage. So when they shoot at us, they're just gonna implode from the damage being reflected. That might be huge. That might be huge. In which case, let's put them... Okay, if we want to put beacons here, blacksmiths here, maybe I'll put them in this corner here. You also might be the first person to speak the word rat maxing into existence. You know what? If it's anyone, I'm glad it's me, baby. God, when did this light get so bright? Oh God, that's brighter. And this cat is exploding onto my desk. Ma'am? Ma'am, I'm playing a video game and it's not time. It's... There we go. I am a less nuclear. Still pretty nuclear though. Oh, it's because the screen is so bright. Duh. Every year adds 1 troop. No. Yeah, let's do wild card. Level of all active lab rats is doubled. That's good. All have same damage every time enemies attack those. We can do poison thorns early, so they're gonna get poisoned right off the bat. Not a problem. Let's level up. Yeah, I'm gonna save. We're gonna level up. The rats are gonna gain attack from level up because of that 1 skill that we gave them. Man, I want a burrito now. I want a burrito. I do smell. I smell something cooking. I smell something cooking. What? I do not know yet. We'll see. Let's do... yeah, let's just Mothership Max for now. Make our Illuminati centrals just huge. But the, like, area effect is so dinky right now. It's just very small. A bagel.
You ruined it for me by getting the wrong cream cheese. What is that? Urban...
It's herb and garlic.
You didn't get a regular.
It's better than plain cream cheese. I'm not gonna bend. It's better. Okay, this cat is actually just a snake across my desk. You see how long this cat is? She's like, her back legs are straight out the back across my desk at the top of my keyboard. You're very helpful, Saga. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, the quarry works for us. Okay, we are going to see a prophecy. Oh my god. This cat. Doubles the damage of the card on the target plot. That does not help us. I used to wear a hoodie backwards and stuff my cat in the hood. Oh, precious. Precious baby. Yeah, we're going to do the quarry. I'd do that to her if she could ever be contained. Not even the bed can contain her. She has a perfectly good cat bed, like underneath my monitor over here. But as the day gets hotter and in the evening, she will start melting out of the bed and then slowly just across my entire desk. And we are at that maximum melt point. Her tail is somewhat propped up on the bed, but no more than that. Here we go. Here we go. That works for me. It's giving damage to these guys, but like, whatever. Potato, potato. I'm unbothered. I'm very unbothered. I am bothered by the amount of damage we are taking, but these guys are all getting poisoned, so you know what? We're squishing them. Who's still alive? We got one rat and one reflector guy. You know what? My top soldiers right there. They're getting the gold medals when they get home, baby. You're getting the gold medals. What do we want to grab? Do another mothership. Okay, let's wage war. I think the King of Nature is probably our best bet because we can at least get like a duplicate card. We're getting pretty big here. I would love to fight the King of Greed so we can get the spires. But maybe we can just get that from a shop or something and hope for the best. Honestly, I just want the shrine. I want the spires or the beacons. That's what they're called. The beacons would be great. Can y'all kill them faster, please? 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 One more? There we go. Lily, though. Lily, I think she would love the hoodie situation. She'd be all over that shit. Saga could not be contained. Lily is finding that she does love to be big baby. We now have big baby time, which is about between like around 4 p.m. every single day. All she wants to do is be cuddled. So we have baby time where she just gets to cuddle in my arms like a big baby. But now she's getting to the point where she gets really relaxed and she'll just like full stretch out like this in my arms. It's adorable. It's very cute. Okay, please a little faster. A little faster? Oh, thank goodness. That was too close. Maybe we need to put the wall down, man. Okay, Saga has been awoken. She is now gone. We're gonna be too poor to get anything if we roll, so we're just gonna leave. We gotta save our money where we can. Yeah, maybe we need to throw it on the wall, unfortunately. I'd love to clone and use the blacksmith, but let's throw it on the wall. And I'm gonna try to eat this burger. I'm trying to eat this bagel. Ugh. There's no cream cheese on this. There's barely any. Wall maker it is. But let's clone. Yeah, this is me right now. Yesterday, at least I had the decency to try to eat all my food before the stream, but not today. I nearly had a nervous breakdown because our like oven's buttons have slowly stopped working. Like the timer buttons, like the different numbers, the keypad. So now we're at the point where only, what was it? I think 3, 5, and 8 are the only buttons that work. which are very awkward buttons to set temperatures. 0 was the first one to go. That was extremely disappointing. But now we've lost even more soldiers. It's very frustrating. Hi, Poppy. How are you? I'm doing great. Doing a little sneak over from Paisley's stream. Or the kitty after party stream, as I call it now. Just finished your last class of the day. That sounds great. Oh my god, we are... This is going poorly. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Poppy. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Oh my god, please, please, please. Okay, well, I'm glad we got the wall, but this ain't going great. No, my lives, my lives, my lives. No. Well. Okay, we gotta... What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about this situation? Level up the rats? Question mark? Question mark? Okay, if we can get the shrine, we're like golden. That is like the keys of the kingdom on this run. But you know what? We're doing so poorly here. Come on, please. Everyone please just implode. Okay, huge. Huge hit, huge hit. We need another good hit. Have dueling streams on my office PC. Both sounds odd. It's just me saying words like rat maxing and then Paisley having very distinguished conversations. Overwork. Huge. Oh, but this. Oh my god. The conflict. We also need an... Okay, we did get a space there. Where are we putting this? Both are very good and enjoyable. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're just gonna put it there for now. Come on, please. Be kind to me. I'm gonna eat my bagel. Oh god, the trebuchets. Yep. Big tired. Big tired. The past 2 days have been double coffee days, which is not normal for me. Normally I'm a one coffee kind of gal. Oh no, maybe, what day is it? It's Thursday? Oh no, I lied. It's been 3 days of double coffee kind of days, so. But you know what? It's fine. We're making it. We're doing it. That's a good tired. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I do feel the brain is growing. But I did have like my first shot review today, and it went really well. You know what? Like, it's one of those things where I was kind of like, how do I phrase this? Like, I've been doing my job for a long time. But whenever you're on like a new show, especially a show with a style that you've never worked in before, it's like a little nerve-wracking, because you're like, well, I know I can do it. I know I'm very accomplished and I can do a lot of things and be very adaptable, but you still like don't know, because you never know how well like a client and supervisors and directors are going to be about communicating what they want. Especially the show I'm on, there's not a whole lot of direction. It's a lot of like, do what's cool, which is very exciting. But for someone like me who's been working on very, I've mostly worked on Disney properties for most of my career, and they're very, very precise about what they want. They're extremely precise. They're very precious. It has to be done one specific way. There's very strict rules. And like, if you don't follow XYZ rules, then it's going to get sent back to you. So this one is like very interesting. I'll leave it at that. It'll all make sense when it comes out, but for now, that's all I will say, because that's all I can legally say. But so yeah, I had like a first like shot review of being like, here is what I think you would like. Is this what you want? And it went really well. It went really well. And there was, yeah. So I'm feeling a little more confident, a little more comfortable. XYZ American here. Yeah, it went well. So I'm feeling a little more comfortable. Like, we haven't gotten client notes or anything yet, so we'll see when the client comes in. Because clients are always a different matter. Everyone in like the studios are always usually pretty cool. Like, everyone's just kind of like, we're all just trying to make our jobs as easy as possible, but the clients are the ones that are like, no, but our vision. We know what's perfect. So you just have to be like, oh, okay. And sometimes clients are really cool and chill, and they're like, you're the artist, we trust you to do whatever, and you will always do what is the best for the show because you care. And those are like rad ones to have. But then some clients are like, no, I'm right and you're wrong. I'm paying you to make what I want. And you go, okay. Both are valid. Both can get good results. Just one is more enjoyable to work with. But yeah, so it's going cool. I'm glad the first week is almost done though, because it's the first week is always the hardest, and then you get to have like a little bit of like brain relax time. You know, you got to let your brain simmer and like let all that work sink in and go from short-term memory to long-term memory. Yeah, after that first day, brutal. I told this story on the stream. My very first job in industry ever. Like, you learn more on the job working than you do in school. Like, during your first week in work, you learn more than you did at school in like the however long. Like my program was like a 12-month long program. I learned more in that first week of work than I did in 12 months, honestly. And I just went home at the end of like every day, but especially the first day, I went home and lay in bed in silence with a box of cereal and just ate fistfuls of dry cereal, because I was just like, I do not have the capacity to even like make a meal or even go get a meal. Like, I was like, this is it for me. Like, I just need to I need to let my brain rot for a little while and, you know, let those neurons start sinking in. But, you know, so I need to have my nothing time as a treat. Fistfuls of cereal is how I survive. My new thing now, I have like survival cheese strings. I love a cheese string. So I've been eating a lot of cheese strings recently, because I'm just like, it's tasty, it's not a cereal. Though I do have some cereal, actually. I should eat some. Yeah, I should eat some. Now I want cereal, man. I have a bagel here and I'm like, ooh, cereal. But yeah, just going feral over a box of cereal. Okay, let's do... What's our mothership level at? We're +1. We could do another. Cereal and cheese, the two most important food groups. Hell yeah, well-balanced diet. That's why I'm the spitting image of health right now. This like white glow I have going on. I'm transparent. I'm at that point. I'm Mr. Burns coming out of the woods glowing right now. That's the aura that I'm giving off. Slightly sick. Slightly a little nuclear, maybe. In a while, I don't have a Friday or Thursday. Ooh, yeah. I remember when I was in school, I loaded, well, what am I school? When I went to school at one point. Because I did go to like an art school before I dropped out and then went to film school. When I was in art school, we're gonna get attack range. When I was in art school, I managed to load all of my classes onto Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I had Fridays off. And I was like, I don't live too far away from my parents. My parents live on Vancouver Island, so that's a great amount of time to then go home and eat all your parents' food and use their laundry machine. So every single weekend I just like made the trek home, and it was a little annoying because I would like leave class and get home Thursday night quite late, but ooh, was it worth it? Was it worth it to go home and have an actual meal and not like whatever crap I was making at 18 years old? That's what I do normally, but we need a class covered and I agreed to it. Well, good for you. Thanks for stepping in. Yeah, let's just finish off this mothership. Oh yeah, this is... Oh yeah, because we also got that like extra level up. We, with our perks, we like did a crazy level up. Yeah, I think I would love a 4-day work week. If it was like a 10-hour day instead of 8, I feel like it would be very annoying for like, as someone who tends to do a lot of extracurricular activities after work, I feel like it would be quite annoying, but having that Friday off or like a Monday off, it sounds pretty sick, honestly. I think I could make peace with it. We're making peace, and then I could make peace with that. We have enough blacksmiths. I don't think we want anything else. We can make peace with King of Nothing and just go King of Nature. I have to figure out is how to have a weekend and still do my laundry. Yeah, the balance. The balance. Well, that's the nice thing about working from home for me is that I'm like, oh, it's my lunch hour. Time to throw the laundry on. Oh, I'm in a meeting that I need to, like, I'm here for, but I don't need to talk in. Time to do some laundry. This is the neat part, you don't. You get a pile of laundry and then eventually you'll run out of underwear and be like, oh no. I either have to go to Costco and buy a new pack of 20 or I gotta do laundry. Either or. There's no in between, man. Let's do... We are not getting the King of Greed at any point, apparently. So I'm just gonna go Quarry. We're gonna throw the Quarry here. I'd go for the pack of 20. Yeah, just keep cycling through. I do see things where... I don't know if this is a thing for you guys, but I see a lot of, like, American influencers. Well, not influencers. Like those moms on TikTok or whatever who are always eating on paper plates. And they never use actual dishes, and they just throw out the paper plates at the end. And people are like, I'm busy. It's more efficient. And I'm like... Is it? I eat it on plates. I'll eat off the floor before I use paper plates. Let's do... Yeah, let's just grab a wild card and leave. And like, I understand, people are busy. Like, especially if they have like a billion children, like some of these people do. But still, man. I don't know, but I also am in Canada. We like recycle up here, and apparently those people down there don't. Whenever I go to the States and I'm like, what do I do with my bottle? Like, it's empty. And they're like, put it in the trash. And I'm like, beg your pardon? The trash? The trash? Yeah, good. Yeah, get that recycling in. It's good for you. It's good for the planet. Does it maybe go all in the same pile? Quite possibly, but you know what? It's not my fault. It's no longer my responsibility. Let's do the wild card. The thing about busy Americans is they're always saving time and then not doing anything with the save time. Instead of scrolling TikTok or editing your weird TikTok videos, you could do the dishes instead. Or you can like get your children to do dishes. You have like 16 of them. Can one of them not scrub a dish? Or are they too busy on TikTok? Everyone's too busy on TikTok. What happened? What happened to scrubbing a dish? Okay, where are we going? What are we doing? Let's prep with the theory that we could get the spires at some point. 'Cause I love the idea that we're gonna get the beacons, not the spires. That we can get the beacons one day. They're on my wish list. We can get the beacons, and we can start making this thing go as fast as possible. Yeah, I'll see you later. Okay, have a good one, Poppy. I'll probably catch you later in the kitty after party stream, which is Paisley's stream. Although right now, like, because she starts so early, she's the before party and the after party. She's busy like that, and all she did with her time was argue with people on Insta and watch housewife shows. I don't get arguing on the internet, man. Like, I get it. I too am full of anger, but most of the time I just like turn off my phone and I leave. 'Cause it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It never is. Okay, bye Poppy. See you later. There are times though where my husband's like, you need to stop. Like, I'm like, should I say something? He's like, never. Stop it. Do not say a single word. And I'm like, but what if I just made one comment? They're like, no. Stop it. Okay, what if we got this crit chance though? What if we gave that a whirl? 35% crit chance? That could be huge. Possibly. Possibly. Okay, yeah, let's add. Yeah, well, I think sorry, I'm thinking about recycling again. I don't think this is the thing anymore, but at the time when I worked at Starbucks back in 2012, we had like the separate bins for everything. They all went in the same dumpster. It was so disappointing. It all went in the same dumpster. It was so soul crushing. But also, people are feral animals and we're throwing whatever in whatever bag anyways. Like, you would open the bag for, like, the paper and there would just be, like, coffee cups in there. Or people are, like, it drives me up the wall. Instead of telling your barista to, like, not fill up your cup all the way so you can put milk in there, they'll then just dump the extra liquid into the trash can. Who do you think's cleaned that up? Those bags break, baby, or you get like a bag full of coffee at the bottom. It's annoying. Just the beacon, huge. You know, once I saw how BS recycling is, I stopped even trying, and working food service is why we have anger use, and most likely people are animals. People are such psychos. Yeah, people are very okay with just like doing insane things that no person should do. No sane person should ever do. Or like just talking to people. Like, I had this one guy get mad at me because I was talking to my coworker while making his beverage. Like, I can't multitask. You think, like, I'm not discrediting what baristas do, but making a latte is not rocket scientist. Not rocket science. Do you have to be trained? Of course, but... And especially at Starbucks. Because it's not like latte art. Like, you're not making those beautiful little swirls and leaves on top. You're just like... You're just pouring the thing in and sending them on the way. It's the fast food of coffee. You think I can't talk about my favorite movie while I'm steaming milk? Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. I want my coffee made with love. You know what? I feel love when people don't talk shit to me at my job. Then your coffee will be made with love. Oh god, we gotta... Okay. Is this beacon... Oh shit! I'm so pissed. Okay, well. We have to play everything. Could we... This has gotta be maxed out now, right? So I think what we gotta do is just go clone rat and throw this poor beacon in the trash. I'm sorry, baby. Like, if the workers are all stone-faced, I'll leave. Not rewarding dog shit owners and bosses. Hell yeah, dude. You can tell. You can tell when the employees are like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I don't don't know how this is gonna go. Maybe it's fine. Actually, it's really fine. Holy shit, we imploded him. The champion of nature is no more. Because I did get really deep into the apps yesterday for a run, and we got obliterated, and I'm just like talking about sea monkeys. Okay, we're gonna continue playing and see where this run goes. Because we finally got the beacons. Finally. Let's expand our kingdom. Yeah. Okay, let me, okay, yeah, I know they're stronger. Just let me expand here, please. These are none of the things that I wanted. But, ooh, maybe we'll do like one of these. And then add like a forest, and then we can just, yeah, use the rest for things. Okay, I gotta take another bite of this now cold bagel while we watch these guys annihilate us.
Hold on.
Beauty. Yeah, maybe we want to get some towers. Okay, we gotta wage war. Yeah, King agreed to this. That way we can get the beacons a little easier. We can get a bank. We are going to, then. We don't have these unlocked yet, right? I think it would be in our best interest to maybe put like a trebuchet here and here. And you have this to increase the speed. Yeah, let's do it. More poison. But you know what? The flip side is, like, if the employees are too friendly, then you also know that's like the flip side of, like, they're getting punished. Like employees at Lush who will hunt you down the second you enter the store. And will not leave you alone. Ever. Ever. They're like, please. If I don't talk to you for a minimum of 30 seconds about your likes, your dislikes, you know, where you grew up, what your social security number is, my boss will fire me. Even if we just pretend. Even if we pretend like we're talking. Because they're always watching me. That's how you know a workplace is real toxic. When the people are just like, please. Please. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then... we're not quite there yet. We're gonna have to throw something out. We have to get down to 2. Okay. Not ideal. That's okay. We have time. We're on level 30 or year 37. We will get to the point where this will not matter. Our defenders are not going to reflect jack shit. They're going to probably explode the second the trebuchet hits them with the giant bolt. Okay. That's fine. We are so close to having the money, man. With 3 more. And this will take away 3. Okay, but we'll gain 9. So we'll be fine. We'll have a net gain of 3. Oh no. We'll be just even. Just kidding. See, I can't math. No math. Only vibes. It's fine. But what we will do is throw that bad boy there. Get the trebuchet down. Oh, because then the quarries are also buffing them. Huge. So, rats for cannon fodder. See? At a certain point, the walls are just... they don't wall anymore. No walls. Only vibes. Okay, I'm just gonna grab it anyways. That's fine. We're poor. We gotta leave before they chase us out. In the trash. We need to unlock like a space, like just somewhere else where I can throw this bank down. Maybe in the corner over here. Just so we're not constantly just barely making any money. Okay, the trebuchet. She's coming in clutch for us. That was lovely. That was lovely. Okay. Maybe we want to grab one of these. So what could we do? We could eventually get rid of this quarry, perhaps. Or the walls, honestly. Well, no. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna keep that. Because, yeah, maybe we want to put a beacon there, in there. Like, the positioning of this is kind of ass, but it's kind of what we had to do with the circumstances given to us. Yeah, what's the point in walls at this point? They just get annihilated instantly. Maybe we can put a quarry there or something. Okay. This is actually what we want, because I don't think adding health to these guys is gonna do us a world of good here. I don't want to make peace with any of these guys, so I'm gonna reroll. Yeah, King... Because I like the duplicate. Tricky, tricky. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna unlock that tile. And then, oh my god, it gave us a crap load of forests. We're gonna throw that there. We can just put the forest back down again. Why the heck not? So, we're gonna get a little extra gold now. We're not gonna be so in this shit. We're just a little bit. Just a touch. Just a touch. Beauty. Reinforce. That works for us. Yeah, we'll keep doing this. But is there something else we'd rather do? Like, we could put a forest there, perhaps. We have the money at the moment. Let's do it. I know it's a little psycho, but worst case scenario, we can use that gold spell to get rid of it and we'll get 30 gold back. Or we can use some other destruction thing and get rid of it. Because, like, I just don't know how much damage they're gonna do. Yeah, it really just annihilated them. So, I think we're fighting a losing battle against the catapults at this point. Yeah, let's grab another trebuchet. We can throw it there. Okay, the chaos is growing, which is pretty bad news for us. We do have overwork, which is very lovely and nice. We just need... We need more beacons. Okay. Okay. The vault is leveled up. Huge. We're gonna start getting some money rolling in. Just silent excitement. Chewing. Excited chewing noises. Excited chewing noises. Beauty. Okay, the money's rolling in. The vault is upgraded. This is starting to make some absolute moves. Another lab rat. Why not? Why not more rats? Why not more rats? We are going to wage war against what? Vampirism and destroy the target plot. Let's grab Spelius. And we're gonna do this. I think having the stack of that is better because we're just gonna get more damage buffs. Every single time something levels up, we're gonna get more damage. 4% is pretty huge. Well, it's 8% at this point. Yeah, our damage is going crazy. Not that they last very long, but maybe we need to get like a speed up on them. Like, could we perhaps get... Oh, we're not fighting the guy with the raptors. That would have been fucking funny. Having rats on raptors. Static rats. Our electric plague rats. Send them out. Let's go. Send them out. What our level? We're at 42 plus, so we're at 45. At year 47. Okay. Maybe we could get there still. What do we want? What do we need? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go a little psycho. I just really want the beacon. That's what I want. Okay. Overwork 2. Huge. Huge. Massive. Incredibly massive. Destroy target plot. It sucks to destroy the quarry, but let's get the beacon down there. Hear that beautiful music, baby. Music to my ears. This is a lot of troops, though. They are being melted, though. That is a big win for us. I don't think a Spire could save us at this point. I don't think a Spire could even bring us back from that point. I don't know how much our trebuchets are doing, but I hope they're helping.
T-spawn on cap.
T-spawn. Let's just grab mortgage for now. And do one of these. More damage level ups, let's go. Yeah, the rats are getting... Oh my god, the rats are... They're doing more damage than the mothership. The problem is just getting the rats out there. They're just too slow. This is... We're getting to the spicy part. We are getting to the bonkers part. Okay. Let's do earthworks. We can open that up. What are we looking for here? We have the money. You know what? This is a little psycho. Let's do this. Let's grab that. I'm then going to unlock this. We're gonna move this over here. Yeah. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Maybe a little psycho mode. Let's see. Okay. Come on. Get out there. This is just solid now. We are like a speck away from that just being a solid wave of death. Okay. Overinvest sounds good to me. And we will overinvest. No, we gotta save our money, actually. I just want the cash, man. That was a lot of cash. And like, whatever. They have 1,000 health, which is pretty nice. I don't think they're gonna, like, they just don't stand a chance against what's coming. No one does. I do want to try to get these guys to level 99 though. We are 47? 47? The math is so slow today on the brain. Yeah, I don't really want... Because if they explode, they're just gonna explode on each other, so... Who do we want to make peace with? I think we've gotten more or less everything we want out of the King of Greed. We can just quarry max at this point. Yeah. Yeah. Let's peace out. Peace out with the gold man. Peace out with the gold man. And then like we could get another, let's wait till we get another beacon actually. Let's throw this out. Because ideally we could put another beacon there. But having all the extra level ups from the shrine is pretty huge. And we are making a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. What can I say? Yeah, why not? It's so bonkers, man. It's just, it's getting out of hand. In like the best way possible. The rats aren't even making it still. They're surviving though because we're just so, we're so ridiculous. The chaos has increased. Our enemies are now getting stronger. So we will see how this goes. We're gonna, yeah, we're just gonna keep this going. We don't need to spend money on, like we could just grab throw the money away and grab the extra tiles now, but we can wait till we can get something that we actually want and need. Yeah, their damage is huge. Oh, a banana. I can't eat that on stream, man. They're gonna clip that. They're gonna clip that. Or it's gonna make me very popular. Either or. Okay, do we want to add... We can add a catapult here to trigger off of this beacon. Instead of having the walls. Yeah. It's this one. Here we go. Oh, it gave us clones? Huge. In that case... We're going to... What do we want to clone? Well, we could move. We could possibly unlock this, clone it over here, and then add in the final beacon there, and then clone that. Let's do that. Let's put this over here. We're gonna clone this. We're gonna put that bad boy there. We need to get rid of it, though. That's the problem. Okay. Ooh, wait. We wanted to clone the beacon. We wanted to clone the beacon. Okay. Okay. And then there. I just have 6,000 strats in my little noggin all at once. These turns are getting really long, and it's only turn or year 56, man. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh, hello, Two Flash. How are you doing? Okay, the King of the Nomads had something we were interested in, though, right? It does have the buffs, the sword and the shield. Yeah, let's do it. And the raptors. Do we want to get rid of one of the blacksmiths and put a raptor in? Is that psycho? Is that completely psycho? I think so, but I think we gotta do it. For science. For science. What's a girl to do? What's a girl to do? It is getting... Yeah, it's at 166 now. With a 40% crit chance? They're getting ridiculous too. Okay, we're so close to 99. It should be the next one. Next level up should bring it to 99. Huge. Yep, shields. Converter towers now summon. Okay, we don't have them. Let's... All current active plots gain 1 level. Increase the attack speed of your towers. And then we will add a shield to them, because why not? Come on, give me that 99. Yeah, get lab rats to level 99. Radicus the first. We are Radicus. 1.1 E plus 11. Love to see it. Love to see it. We getting crazy. We getting crazy. It's interesting to see how this ring decides to compute what's happening. It's very interesting to see what the game tries to decide to do with all of this nonsense. Okay, we're getting rid of this. We're putting the beacon down. We are then going to... Would we like to clone something? Because we could do the similar thing. We could put another... We could just have the one shrine going. Like, we're already maxed out level. We could put another catapult there. We just need to get the catapult. That's the problem. There we go. More damage for you. Why not? The lab rats are gonna hit like absolute bullets at this point though. If we put raptors on them, they would literally just fly like bullets. A rat riding a raptor. This is ridiculous, and I love it. Loving every minute of it. More rats. This is part of the game where we're just going to take a nap, I guess. But in like a fun way. We are running a little poor, unfortunately. I'm not sure that matters. When's the turning point? When's the point where the game's gonna be like, actually, lady? Actually, you've had enough. Okay, raptors. No, I'm poor. No. Okay, well. And clone. Okay, we have our trebuchets set up. I don't want migration. No, it ain't working for us. Yeah, we can do this. I think we can also get rid of the forest. I'm not sure how much it's gonna do for us at this point. I wonder if these guys still reflect if they die during the hit. Like if they get hit so hard that they die, let's say from a trebuchet from one of these motherfuckers. Does that still reflect the damage, or do they just implode? And no damage is reflected. They are getting through to half our army, which is not great. Okay, we'll grab another sword. Okay, what we will do is I'm going to destroy... Yes. And then we'll put the raptors there. Okay. If the rats cannot ride the raptors, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. We've got our raptors. We don't have raptors. We got rid of the raptors. No, you fool. We did not have raptors. What have I done? I thought I bought them, but I didn't. There's no memory. No short-term memory left. The RAM is full. It is done. She is no more left. That's what I was starting to get worried about. Those catapults. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep grabbing quarries, question mark. Like, we could put something, like... If we're able to ever get raptors, man. Okay, do we have, like, a... We have a... Oh, the merchant's so far away. We are going to war soon, though. Spellius. Spellius. Sir Spellius. You fool. Okay, the King of Stone is leading his final assault. Let's see what he thinks about all this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do one of these. I'm gonna do one of those. We're gonna do one of these. One of those. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm looking at the time. This run is... She's taking her sweet time. It takes a while to do all the buffs, man. Yeah, the catapult... But our Illuminati tower is unstoppable. Just kidding. We don't care. The chaos has increased, though. Let's see if our unstoppable mothership will continue to persevere. Okay. I want raptors. Please. We are going to war next turn. And I sure hope the nomads, he better be there. I have beef again. The beef is that I'm dumb and made peace with him, and I shouldn't have ever. I needed to keep our short-standing war. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Did y'all see that? He got so big and he exploded. Jesus. That's the shamans, man. That's the shamans. I don't know what I want from Spelius. I want nothing from him. Okay, give me... You fool. You poop. You poop. Okay, well... In the meantime... We'll come across a spell, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. We could have... Oh, no, we couldn't have. We are still poor, because we spent all our money trying to reroll. Trying to get Mr. Nomad in here. But no, he's off nomading somewhere else, riding dragons or some other bullshit. Doesn't want to fight? Doesn't want to fight me? Fine. Be that way. It looks like they're throwing chicken nuggets at them. Or like, poplars from Futurama. That's just poplars. A rain of poplars coming down. Oh yeah, the damage is starting to get stupid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The mothership's damage is 3.14 E plus 7 at that moment. Oh, it's now 4.14 E plus 7. Oh, and now it's 5.04 E plus 7. Oh. 5.57 E plus 7. Now, yeah, I think we're getting to that point again, where the only problem is that they're going to start rushing us. Which is going to be extremely bad. Double the level of lab rats? Or increase attack. We gotta try this. The game did not like to do that noise. The game said no thank you. No thank you. That's too much noise. That's too much noise. It had like a hiss to it. I felt like my headphones were crackling out. Yeah, it's 285. Man, it's late. I looked away for... That was like not even a second. And then it was done. I ain't complaining. It sounds like a complaint. I ain't complaining. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, and just like... Yeah, it's getting... We getting silly with it. We getting silly with it. Plus 20. Huh. Huh. This is quite a few rats. Our rats are so fast! That double level up was huge. Like, we are now being overshone by our rats. That's crazy. Now our mothership's too slow to keep up. What an Uno reverse I was not expecting on this run. What a reverse. Okay, emergence coming up. We are poor. I would love a raptor. Although we don't need it anymore. We literally don't need it. Because our rats are so fast now. It doesn't matter. See? They're so fast. Maybe what we want to get is, we can put the blacksmith back, I guess. We're not gonna get the blacksmith, apparently. Oh, we can do clone. Oh, we have no money, so we can't do clone. Just kidding. JK. Let's do... Unit causes area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. I thought it was explosive damage on death. That's actually insane. Because it's just gonna explode everywhere with the amount of damage it's doing. That's actually huge. That's I think we're gonna actually implode the game. We're gonna implode the game. I think that's what's gonna happen. Do we even need these guys anymore? These reflector guys? They're kind of just hanging out. Like, the music barely has time to queue up. It's like, and done. I'm gonna throw steel coat on these bad boys. So now they're gonna be like, what, immune for their first hit too? Disposable melee troop no more. Fast, indestructible. Well, not indestructible. It was like we were saying. Vince sent me a video of like, why bother getting debuffs to an enemy? A dead enemy doesn't need to be debuffed. Right? Okay, Blacksmith. Why cast Growl on something in Pokemon when you can just kill the enemy instead? Yes, Spelius, get out of here. I no longer have beef with you. I would like, although he did have that one destructive spell that would be good for the quarry right now, but you know what? It's fine. Because we could put the blacksmith back down there and just keep adding more damage, I guess. Because yeah, we need more support buildings going on for this run. That's what we need, is more support. Okay, they finally did kill all the rats before we got through. That's crazy. Did these guys have a... No, I don't think they did have a tile diffusing situation. We'll do one of these. Although we could just buy this and throw it down. There's no harm having the more quarries and then deleting one. We might also want to get rid of these guys. I don't know how much they're doing for us at this point. Like, they're reflecting damage, but... They're reflecting 21,000. But when we're doing this much damage with our units, does reflecting 21,000 damage even matter? The music has enough time to go wah 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 wah, and then it's just done. That's it. Okay, the enemies are going stronger. I getcha, I getcha. We're gonna unlock this tile. We're then going to throw down the quarry there. Yeah. It will probably pretty much level up right away from this bad boy. They'll probably do 2 levels probably there and then 1 there. Or maybe 2 there, 1 there, or maybe none. Only time will tell. Oh yeah, I gave it the level up. I gave it 1 level up. You know what? That's fine for me. That's fine for me, baby. Yeah, it's the catapults that really get it, but once our little... once our things come out, it's fine. Oh, we should have gotten the... We could have put a trebuchet there. That could have been cool. Do we want to get rid of that and put that... Okay, let's do this. Our poplars. That's what they're called. Once the poplars start moving, they stand no chance. I think having the extra trebuchet was huge. Well, and also doubling up our lab rats level, that was also probably a huge contributing factor, but... Yeah, you have a little bit of range, but not too bad. Yeah, our rats still made it through. They don't care. They are so freaking fast. They do not give a single shit. I don't know why I re-rolled. Just for fun, I guess. Okay, we're gonna wage war against, we're gonna do him, because he has that one spell. I know we were all, like, all over the raptors, but now we're like, raptors? No thank you. No thank you. I know how quick times change. I am but a fickle woman, okay? My moods, they change like the seasons. Maybe even faster, some would say. Man, these turns. Look at this absolute carpet of rats. Yeah, it's at like, it's the damage is at 9999999 plus. Okay, we want, here we go, overhaul. Okay, get out of here. And then we'll put the blacksmith there. Can you imagine if that's like the game losing thing, is that we took away the blacksmith there now, or we took away this quarry and all of a sudden that's their entry point? Like, that's how the game works. They all just run straight for this. It goes straight for the rats. If anything, it makes it easier for the rats to come out. Although they're rats, they can run through a quarry like it's not even a problem. Yeah, they thought they were coming for us. Our wall of impenetrable rats, you know, they had something coming. Okay. Let's grab overinvest. Doubles the attack range of your mothership. How big can it get? Like, that's what she said, but... Jesus. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Show us what you got. Show us what you got. Okay, we'll wait for all this. Okay. I thought it'd be bigger. I thought it'd be bigger. I'm just gonna do this so that we can save the level ups for the mice. The rats. The mice. Man, 663. And counting. 669? Hell yeah. Let's go. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Send it. Go my rat army. I see the enemies are trying to run at us. They are trying to run at us. We're not gonna let them. We're gonna get rid of these guys. Now that could be the Achilles heel that we are now exposing. We are taking off our Achilles heel guards, whatever that would be or look like. And maybe we'll, you know, 26k? That's child's play at this point. That's nothing. That's nothing for a guy like me. You think you're gonna get through? Think again. Yeah. Here we go. Do we want anything here? Like maybe another combustion stack? And like one of these, maybe? And then leave? Throw out another quarry. We'll add more of these guys, and then we'll add another stack of combustion. If it stacks like it should, which is, it'll be 40% damage. I'm not sure if that's how the combustion stat actually, or the buff actually works, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. They could just absolutely explode. I won't complain. That works for me. Yeah, I'm not sure that music is like intended. It just sounds like screaming at this point. Let's do... We don't have the money, just kidding. We ain't doing anything. Okay. Go. Yeah, these... these turns, man. The rats are still surviving. That's crazy. Malora the Diplomat's can now make peace. Who are we making peace with? I'm inclined to do King of Stone just so we don't have the trebuchets firing at us. They're annoying as shit, so. Okay. Give me that. Give me that 15%. Which is huge. Maybe we could get crit to like 100%. That would be crazy. We are at year 86 though. Chaos will grow strong very soon. And we probably, yeah, it was like level 99 is the cap. What was our record last time? 88? So we're close. And so many rats are surviving. I don't want any of these. That's okay. There you go. The rats are surviving. They're persevering even. Thriving. In this plague society with the Illuminati. This is the dystopian future that they warn you about. A city full of, like, only rats, quarries, and a bank. This is peak capitalism here. Yeah, 612 of our rats survive. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. Chaos is increasing, so we'll see. We've been pretty good so far, but you know what? The tides have turned on us before. It could be, you know what? Our name might be coming up. It may be our time. It may be our time soon. The lights are dimming. It is now getting... A sinister aura has descended upon our game. It is year 88. This is where we died last time, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly, it was 88. We have no more trebuchets, which is good for us. I think we've got this. I think we've got this in the bag. I don't want to, you know, count our chickens before they hatch, but... Shoutouts to Two Flash for playing CS and whispering calls into his mic so they don't show up on stream. Everyone go give Two Flash some love. Yeah, how long is this run gone now? Okay, we're at 89. I think we've surpassed our previous record. The game is getting a little framey. I was warned. I was in fact warned that this might be a GPU buster, so who are we waging war against? Let's do Spelius. The music sounded extra ominous this time, but I don't know if it's just my paranoia. It could be. Let's see what the... Oh, the computer feels fine. The face, though. Hot, though. This is hot. Not in temperature, just in brightness. It's the game. We need to go play on, like, one of the cooler tones levels. We just happen to only like to play with the kings that have orange backdrops. That really just lighten my complexion. Beautiful. Guys, I think it's in the bag. I think it's in the bag. I think we've got this. These turns are so long. I know I keep saying it, man. I'm sorry. I'm sounding like a broken record, but... Okay. Those orbs they're shooting out are a little wild. They did not make a giant man this time, which I appreciate. Convert towers now. Bombs. Doubles movement speed of units is a little crazy. We're gonna reroll. Receive damage. Okay. We're gonna give her one more. Add precision, regain all lost lives, increases the damage range of area attacks. Let's just do this for now. Because this will also do area of attack, right? Yeah. So they're gonna explode. We now have 3 stacks of that. So hypothetically, it's 60% damage. Hypothetically. Okay. We now have a 53% crit chance on our mothership. Wild. Wild. This has been a wild run. We're at year 92 too. It is really fascinating to see how the game's trying to compute how fast our beam is. Okay, here we go. Please. Okay. I must have put it on the blacksmith. Blacksmiths are like... No, thank you. What are we gonna do with that? We're just here hammering shit. No, thank you. No, thank you. Please do not send us out to battle. We've seen what it's like out there. We've seen the army of rats that marches out of town once a year to go fight in the annual Hunger Games. And we see most of them come back. So that either it means it's real easy out there, or we're, you know, our boss, King Kitty, is doing something right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Send it. Get out there. This game has become very quiet. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it's very quiet. I think the game's given up. We have no money, so we will leave. And then we'll put steel coat down on these bad boys. Double steel, I think it's triple steel coat. Yeah, quadruple steel coat at this point. I'm not sure if that means we get 4 hits for free, but I like to believe that we do. It would be nice. Man, yeah, this is getting... Both damage and hits a second are getting into the ridiculous category. Into the scientific method category. Where computing means nothing. No computers, just vibing. Yeah, we're just gonna grab whatever and throw it in the trash. I don't feel like re-rolling. We're at 96 years. Well, okay, so here we are. This would be 99, right? So we must go past level 99. To Flash both chats and sneezes at the same time. He's got to be known across all levels of communication. That sneeze was actually coming from Saga. Those little emotes on the screen right here, that's the noise that Saga makes when she sneezes. And that's the face I make when Saga sneezes like that. Okay, we gotta make peace with someone. Who are we making peace with? It really doesn't matter at this point. Like, what gold? Oh, I guess we could do the spend 30 gold to get them. Let's make peace with Spelius. He's also just Spelius now. The same lovely YouTube commenter was like laughing at me calling him Spelius. I've done it too much now. He is just Spelius now. And I think that's gonna be my new bit, is calling every single wizard Spelius. Because it's a great wizard name. Is Spelius not a great wizard name? Yeah, it's painfully quiet in this game now. Except when we go to battle and then all of a sudden it goes wah 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 and everything just explodes. Overinvest in ourselves. Always invest in yourselves, kids. Yeah, how long is this gonna go? Man, what if I'm here all night? What if I just have to turn an auto clicker on and we stream all night long, 24-hour stream, and it's just me doing this one run forever? It's gotta end at some point, right? It's gotta end at some point. I'm just gonna take a nap in my chair while the game plays out. Rump. Let's do... Yeah, I guess we just keep leveling up lab... Like, when we get the gold, or when we get that one, we just lab rat or the thing that increases damage whenever something else levels up. We're fighting, so we're just gonna... Here we go. Let's see how this... I feel like the boss fights are gonna be... Boss fights? The boss fights. I feel like when the boss fights are coming up, that's where we're gonna suffer. Because that's where we suffered... Where we've suffered before. That's where the game has imploded upon us. Oh my god, yeah, the damage is getting out of hand. She getting out of hand. Yeah, I don't think this game's gonna end anytime soon. Unless the developers are gonna take over my game and, like, choke me out. Like, no! Oh! There we go. This developer said no more. They said, stop it, kitty. Stop it. Congratulations on surviving for 99 years. You are truly the king of kings. I know. We never expect you to make it this far, but you've clearly found the perfect strategy to break the game. There are many other difficulty levels to play, and we suggest claiming your win now. However, if you wish to continue playing this run, we won't stop you, but be warned, crashes and bugs are very likely from this point forward. Although we keep working on improving things during early access, congratulations on your victory, and thank you for playing Nine Kings. Silence, I shall reign forever. Let's see how this goes. Twice now, the developers have been like, hey, guy, shit's gonna probably be a little broken, just so you know. Don't, like, if you want to stop here, you've won. You've really won. Maybe don't continue? And what we've said? No. For I'm king. I listen to no man. Not even the developers. We persevere. We continue. Our turns, they take 6 years long. That's okay. We will never stop. We will never end until we have taken our dying breath. And then, only then, shall we cease. We're gonna wage war against another king? Who is it gonna be? Spellius again, get back in here, buddy. I ain't fighting the King of Blood. Fuck him. Although maybe he's the only one that could actually challenge us at this point. I feel like his demons would have quite the move speed on them at this point in the game. Yeah, I might start having to fast forward, actually. These turns are taking too long. I'm gonna be here forever, but then I'll slow down for the thing. Yeah. The turns are actually just gonna take way too long, because it's already, what, almost... I got it. Normally I'd stop streaming in like 4 minutes, but this ain't ending anytime soon. We send it. We keep it rolling, baby. Okay, yeah, we'll fast forward for... Is it going any faster? You can't fast... It's either bugged and... It's either bugged and it's not fast forwarding, or you can't fast forward it. I've never fast forwarded this part of the game, so I'm unsure. I'm unsure at this point. Okay, we did lose a good amount of troops on that one. I will give them that. Let's do... Summons are 50% stronger. Doubles critical damage. 81%. What's your crit? 21? Okay. We are almost 100% crit. Almost. My wizard hands. My spelliest hands. I'm gonna be here forever.
Why is this red?
Because you know when you're at a bar and they like, it's the end of the night, they turn the lights on to get you to leave? The game's trying to get me to leave by turning the lights off. That's what's happening. The game is saying, no, go to bed. And I say, no. I am but a vampire. I stay alive. And it just gets, yeah, it's definitely a red. The screen is now just red. At a time, it was yellow. It's also getting like a little hazy. Everything is starting to blend together. But I don't know if it's just because I've been staring at the screen for so long. We gotta die soon, right? No? Well, I guess it depends. If we get a boss that is going to be better against our build, I think we definitely will. But till then. Okay, we're fighting the gold man. Bow, 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 bow. I guess I should find a topic to talk about, seeing that our turns take 6 years. The weather? It's September. Oh, Vancouver. Okay. Vancouver has entered wildfire season. It's always wildfire season in Pacific Northwest, but we finally, after like not having a lot of smoke for a number of years, we finally have been hit by it. So our like yesterday, we had to close all the windows because it just smelled like campfire everywhere. It was truly awful. Yeah, why not? And have all the air purifiers running all at once is truly rotten. But it's a little bit better today. And Reddit already was like, what happened? Where's the atmospheric river? We could really use it right now. Like, weather would ever work like that. Like the weather system would ever be like, you know what? You could use a month's worth of rain all in one day. Which is very Vancouver. Very Vancouver. It's just atmospheric rivers nonstop. That's become the catchphrase, though. One person used the term atmospheric river, and then all the news outlets were like, atmospheric river? That sounds dramatic. And now every single time there's a lot of rain. Atmospheric river this, atmospheric river that. It's all atmospheric river all the time. Like we don't get rain here? We're in a freaking rainforest. Are you crazy? Like, not a tropical fun one. Well, depending, I guess it depends on what you consider fun. Diseases and bugs? If you like diseases and bugs, then yes, fun. If you like cold and depression, this is the kind of rainforest for you. A temperate rainforest. Welcome in. Okay. I don't want any of these. We've just wasted all our money. Okay, we gotta make peace with someone. I guess the King of Nothing. He has nothing for us, but up to...
For you.
But yeah, and then like all these news articles were like, yesterday were like, Vancouver has the worst air quality in the world. And then you open the article like that they link to, and it's like, nah, that's like somewhere in China. Actually, Vancouver is like the 8th worst, which is like high for Vancouver, but not the worst. Like, don't... This is why they blocked news in Canada, man, on social media. We can't be trusted. None of us can be trusted. Which is like also crazy. So if you like all news accounts on social media have been blocked. So like if you're like the Globe and Mail, your Facebook page is blocked. And you try to go look them up, and it says blocked due to the Government of Canada XYZ restrictions. Which is fine in theory. But it just means that unofficial people then share their own news, so you don't actually get journalists sharing news. You get Luann down the street sharing something insane. Not a single fact checked, ever. And you just gotta trust that she's right? Nah. If anything, misinformation has spread much faster. And, oh man, I don't know why I still go on Facebook on occasion. It's so rotten there. It's so rotten. It's just like the most plausible, but you're like with a second of thought. You're like, what? This doesn't... No, you like Google it briefly and it's like, nah, dog, that's not right. And, or like those pictures where it's like the display, like the preview is like somewhat cropped to be like, ooh, what is it? You better click on it so you actually see the full image. And then you click on the full image and it's still cropped in the full image. What is that? What is that? Why? Why are you doing that? I like to get clicks and get engagement. Because it's some person offshores farming engagement. Off of your, like, Canadian grandma clicking on celebrity nudes or something. That's how they get them. No news. But have you seen this picture from Taylor Swift? You won't believe what she's wearing. And then it's like a slightly cropped photo, and it's just like this. And you click on it to see the rest of the image. That's the entire image, baby. There's nothing more. That's it. That's the image. That's the tweet. Does King of Nature have something I want other than like poison, I guess? Yeah, we'll just grab the poison. It's getting, the screen is just red now. I think eventually the opacity will be turned up so high, it's gonna be a red screen. And the game, that's how the game's gonna tell you to go away. It's not that the game is turning off the lights on you, it's that the screen is just gonna turn completely red at one point. And you'll have to just blindly play and hope that you're winning. And just be like, well, it sounds like I'm winning. But the sounds of winning are like a horrific electronic scream and then half a second of music. Okay, that did get a little spicy there. They almost got me a little bit. They didn't, but they thought about it really hard. They really did think about it. Yeah. Someone, yeah, one of the YouTube commenters did explain to me what the E+ stuff meant, but I'm looking at it. I feel like it's like gone down. I feel like it hasn't actually increased. I feel like did we cap it? All currently active plots gain 1 level would be crazy. What if we, attack speed of your towers or more crit? Let's do more crit. We are now at 100% crit. Yep. Move speed 5. Crit 100%. Who needs to go fast when you only need 1 punch? Am I right? 1 hit. You just need to hit once. And you're good. Good gravy. Yeah, the game's starting to get, is having some trouble. We might crash the game. At some point. I feel it in my bones. I feel like we won't die. I feel like the end of the game is going to come when, the game just implodes. And that will be the second game that I've crashed. The first being the demo of, Becoming Saint. Which was an eventful end for our anarchistic religion. Yeah, so all our troops are still alive. Okay, here we go. Send it. Yeah, it's just the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. The screen is just exclusively red now. It is very angry at me. I think the developers are gonna they're at home sleeping and then the alarm's just gonna start blaring and they're gonna be like, what? They run to their computers and they see me like they see me doing this. They're like, no. She's destroying it. Stop her! It's gonna be like that other game. What is it called? It might be called like something the game. It's the one where you're playing a guy going onto the deep web, and you have to like manage all these different things. But then it showed that like the developer actually was messing with some streamers while they were playing it, and was able to like edit the. They were able to like control it so that they were changing like the spawn rate of different things. So then like a streamer, like you just ended up trolling a streamer, and then the streamer just kept getting like these certain enemies triggered like much sooner and much faster than they were ever intended to. And he was like, what is happening? And the developer's just like, I watched, of course, a video essay on that. And then I think for a while they were thinking that it happened to Markiplier too, because Markiplier did a big series on it, but it ended like very dramatically, and it was like him crashing out over it. And they were like, was it Mark too? And then the developer was just like, nah, wasn't me. Wasn't me, man. Okay, who we're making peace with? I think we gotta keep going with the over invest. Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Two Flesh keeps looking at me and sighing. He's done playing CS. Tell the game to kill me, and then we can go.
Kill her! You kill her!
He's like, I want to go to bed! These noises are gonna be stuck in my head all night, man. I'm gonna be sleeping going like, bang, 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 bang. It is getting very red. I'm trying to think. What else have I watched video essays on recently? I found one guy that is really delightful who, he did an unhinged, it was like an appropriately unhinged recap of Glee. I only watched like the first few seasons of it when it was coming out. And then fell off real quick because it was a strange show. The chaos is increasing. And I was like listening to this guy explain, it is so red now. Explain what was happening in later seasons of Glee. I could not believe that that show got stranger. Sue just goes absolutely apeshit on that show. She was already doing unhinged stuff at the beginning, and she just continued to get more unhinged as the show went on. And then he had like another, of course, classic me. I find one new creator, and then I binge watch their entire catalog. So then he also had, he's watching for the first time, not knowing anything about it, Sex and the City, which I've watched approximately 800 times. And it's always exciting with someone who doesn't have the context of it, the time it took place in, watching it, and from like a modern lens. Because it's still like iconic and revolutionary for the time. Like, he made a comparison where it was really interesting, being like, you can tell Two Flash wants to go to bed. He making the comparison that Sex and the City and Friends were on at the same time. It seems so weird to me. Yeah. What am I thinking? Here we go. King of Stone. And, like, Sex and the City, of course. Iconic. It, like, put stuff on TV that had never been on TV before. But also, so much of it is, like, with a modern lens, you're like, oof. Which I always say, but then I also, like, the sign of good trajectory of society is that we look back and we are like, oh god, you can't do that now. Because that means we're just getting kinder and better and more caring for our fellow man. But yeah, some of the shit they say in that show is outrageous. Outrageous. And then the next one I started watching was he has like a series. Okay, so he hasn't finished the Sex and the City one. That's like an ongoing situation. But he also has that video essay on Lost. And I've watched back in the day on that guy and the glasses.com. I know. I'm apparently a relic of the internet. Watched, I think it was Lupa Obscura? Lupa? Girl with, I think she had reddish hair. Was it her who did the Lost one? Oh my god, maybe I'm mixing them all together. Someone on that site did a recap of Lost, and I watched all of it. But it's been long enough that I've completely forgotten. Literally, increase the attack speed. Okay, but what if? But what if? No, I only have one troop. What am I talking about? More crit? Double movement speed? Doubles critical damage? I guess. More crit. Yeah, these guys can do more crit, I guess. Yeah, I think it was her. So I've completely forgotten the story of Lost at this point, but I know I kind of want to watch it again. I think we want to do like a watch through of Lost. Like, I know the end. Like, I know the big twist at the end. Like, that's fine. But all the little bits and pieces. So I watched like maybe 45 minutes of his like 2-hour long season 1 recap. And then I was like, you know what? Actually, I'm going to stop. This has inspired me to go back and actually watch it myself instead of watching someone else watch it, you know? You know? Okay, now even Saga's tapping me. She's like, come on. You want to come to the stream, baby? Hi. You want to be on the stream? Whenever she's on stream, she's always looking that way, because that's the escape. That's the escape route. Okay, goodbye. Oh, hello. Don't put your butt on me, you nasty. Don't eat off my plate, you nasty. This is a circus. We are in the circus. Okay, are you just gonna chill on the arm? Yeah, you chillin'. You chillin'. Okay, now it's getting to the point where I'm like, kill me. Kill me. I am Mr. Burns coming out of the woods. I am reflecting of light. I am glowing internally. All I see is red. I need to die. Okay, she's chilling. I think the end is crashing this game. What else can I yap about? Silk Song came out today. Very exciting. For a little bit, Two Flash is like, why don't you play it? Like, it's kind of up your alley. You know, you could get on it when it's new and everyone's really hype about it. And then I was kind of mulling around for a little bit. And then I looked at my Twitch page this morning, and pretty much every single live channel was playing Silk Song. And I was like, you know what? I don't have that committed of a following who would watch me play Silk Song, I don't think. I think they'd rather watch these people play it. Or people are playing it themselves. I think a lot of people would rather just play Silk Song themselves than actually. Because it's like, it's $20. I feel like it's cheap enough of a game. If you're gonna buy it, I don't think you need to watch someone on Twitch to convince you, or YouTube. I think you're probably already gonna buy it. So, I'm not famous enough to play it. And the other people are just gonna play it themselves. So might as well keep on the Nine Kings grind. Might as well. Oh, and also Indiana Jones DLC came out today. That's all I have on that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I think I've already yapped about it though. I have no context of what it is, where it's going. I know it takes place in the Rome level because it's supposed to be that you can kind of play it wherever you are in the game. And it's just going to be like scaled harder if the game knows that you've finished the game already and you're like backtracking back to Rome to then do the DLC. And I was thinking about playing it, but I don't think it's like a weekend or a weekday stream. I think it might be like a weekend thing. So maybe I'll play it Saturday. I don't know. Maybe people are going to hate it. Who's going to want to watch the DLC? Well, maybe people out there who are like undecided if they want to get it, but I feel like most of the people that are still interested in playing the Indiana Jones game at this point are like already like they've gotten it, you know? I don't think anyone's on the fence. They already have like the collector's edition or whatever. They're wearing their Indiana Jones fedora while they're playing. They're ready. They have their replica whip. They're committed. Okay, Saga, you can't scratch the chair, honey. She's like, please, mother. Please, I yearn for chaos. World's longest game. It's gotta end at some point, right? Okay, Spelius is coming for us. Maybe we need to, like, fight against King of Blood. Maybe he will do some work to us. Because before it was, the stone guy with his trebuchets that was really doing a number on us. But now that our rats are so fast, and their trebuchets are fighting the poplars so fast at us, Saga, you gotta stop, baby. You gotta stop, dude. You're 132. You're 132. Okay. Kill me. Please, more chaos. Faster chaos. Take me. Take me to the Shadow Realm. This is like looking through tomato soup. I can't see shit. There's no color left of the screen. It's only red. Okay, now Saga's on the computer. Okay, actually this might be bad, because Saga could actually flip the switch on my computer. She has done it before. Which, you know what? Maybe the game devs are taking control of Saga. They have mind controlled my cat to end the run. Okay. Let's wage war. Okay, King of Blood, come kill me, King of Blood, please. Please, I yearn for death. The sweet embrace of death. Okay, are you just gonna sit on the computer? Okay, no, she's being crazy on the computer. Yeah, what are we at now? 9.17E plus 15. Whatever that means. Let me give this a little one of these. Okay. Yeah, we'll just grab whatever. I should have tilted this light all along. It's much better now. Okay, Saga has chilled. She's been dociled. It is like looking at tomato soup, though. I cannot tell the difference between anything, man. Oh my god, our thing is so fast now. It's only 8.8, but I felt like it, like, lunged. Uh... Says what we need is more attack speed, man. Here you go. Here you go. What else is there to yap about? What else? I'm excited for fall. I feel like that's my default to talk about. I'm excited for fall. I love September. The kids are back to school. The traffic is crazy. But the weather starts to calm. And by calm, I mean rain, which is for me calm. The sun is the chaos. The sun will chill the fuck out for the rest of the season. I will get to go outside and not immediately crisp up and burst into flames. Like the real vampire that I am. Real life vampire. And I love, you know what? I love a work Christmas party. I miss being at big studios where they had like these big old Christmas parties where you're going around and you know no one you know, but you bring your +1 and you just get to like hang out with your +1 and eat all their food, and like eventually like every once in a while run into your production manager and they give you like free drink tickets, and then you go, oh, thank you, nice to see you, and then you just like run off and never see another person that you know ever again. But who knows? I'm at a small studio now. Maybe they'll have like an absolute rager. You'll know everyone there. And you know what? It's exciting when you're work from home all the time, because sometimes it's like the first time you're meeting your coworker ever in person. And as I said before, apparently I'm one of the few people that's not going to the studio because apparently I'm stinky or something. So no one knows who I am. I'm gonna show up and just be like, hey, what's up? It's me. That one girl who's just bugging you all the time. I think people are really afraid to be annoying at work. But then... Oh, I got cat hair on me. People are really afraid to be annoying at work. But it ends up being annoying that they're not annoying because problems don't get fixed because they won't be the squeaky wheel. So all of a sudden, you're like finding all these problems and you're like, well, this person has already been over this. Like, why didn't they do it? And then I'm annoyed. I would rather just people like... If something's not working, you gotta say it right away. Be annoying. Get it fixed. Don't be afraid to be annoying and then get down the road and then someone has to fix it. And you've already had your fingerprints all over it. We're at level 500 for the rats. We've blown past level 99 now. Okay, the cat has left. 99 is but a distant memory at this point. Yeah, it's getting framey. I feel like it, like, jerked around a whole bunch. Good lord. Okay, I don't want to make peace with the King of Blood. I feel like he's the only one that can actually do any sort of damage to us. Okay. Okay, I gotta play the card, not just select. You know you're getting to that point of the playthrough where you're just like, I'm trying to select the card, and you're like, nope, it's the playtime. You gotta put that on the field somewhere, not just click it. You gotta do something with that dang card. Yep, here we go. Send it. I'm never gonna die. I'm never gonna die. I'm immortal. I am truly the King of Kings. I feel like we're just scaling too fast. We're not scaling, like the chaos level isn't scaling with us. I'm like, can I save and quit? Can I start this again tomorrow? Just look at these rats. He did take out half our troops. But not before we just exploded. Chaos has increased, thank God. I love how quickly it goes from being like, ooh, chaos, oh no, to being like, come on, a little faster now, bring it on, bring it on. I'm tired, my back hurts, I want to go to bed. Although I do love the yapping. Because now I don't even need to think about playing this game, I can just yap. We can just get our yap on. What's up, everyone? You having a good time? Enjoying your Thursday? Having a good week? What am I doing this weekend? I think mostly, well, we're gonna stream this weekend. Saturday for sure. Maybe even Sunday. Maybe with Two Flash. Maybe a little stream there. I think we're playing No Man's Sky, possibly. The idea has been thrown around. We'll see. We'll see. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe sew something? Rest? Maybe the weekend, because this end is never going to run, I'm going to still be playing this very run on the weekend. It's just never going to end. I just don't care who I'm waging war against. No strategy, only vibes. Maybe I'll just fast forward. You know what? If we're gonna die quickly anyways. It's just this part. I wish this part would fast forward, man. Yeah, I think we need it. We'll keep this fast forwarding going. But this part, why wouldn't they fast forward this part, man? Is it because the computer, like, this is as fast as it can go because the computer is actually trying to make the calculations at this point? It's like, we can't run this any faster. The computer's actually gonna have a meltdown. Although our chaos did increase, and I don't think the screen got any more red. I think we are maximum tomato soup at this point. We are tomato maxed. Sure. There we go. It's not even a long stream either. The back do be hurting though. Well, I should probably sit like a proper person. I just want to be close to the mic. I want to be close. I want to be close, ASMR style. Okay, so where are we cutting this off? Where are we cutting this run off? Where are we cutting this run off? I don't think it's gonna end. I think this is our lives now. This is like I'm a Nine Kings streamer, but not in the way that I exclusively play Nine Kings. It's not by choice. It's by destiny. I am destined to play this one round forever. We're unstoppable. It does make me a little disappointed that we're not on like max difficulty, because maybe max difficulty would have actually been, this wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have gotten this far in the ridiculousness. Two Flash is playing another game. Oh, why did I don't need to buy anything. What am I doing? Get out of here. Okay, well. That's my skill. Was that cool? Was that cool? I think so. I think so. That's all I got for you, though. I think I'm tapped out. That's all my coolness. Or do like a... Wait. I don't remember what it was anymore, man. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I gotta put on the razzle dazzle. Right? 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 We're getting delusional. The bottom of the barrel has been scraped out. There's no bottom to this barrel anymore. It's just floor. We're getting Delulu. We're gonna make peace with someone. No, we need more war. More. Less peace. Okay, maybe it did get more red. Or I just looked at like a normal looking screen for a brief moment, and then now I've looked back and I feel like it's more red. I don't think it's more red. How long? How long are you gonna be? Because this game's never gonna end.
10 minutes could be.
You hear that, folks? 10 to 15 minutes. That's what we got. When 2 Flash is done, we're done. Let's see if we can die in that amount of time. Please, Lord. Smite me down. In the game. Not in real life. Just in the game, please. Amen. Please, just fast forward this part. I beg you. I beg you. Okay. Please. Faster. More chaos. Chaos reigns. Chaos reigns. I beg you. Trying to think, what else have I been watching? It's like, that's the thing, is that I'm like, I feel like the demographic that watches these videos is not the demographic that's going to be watching any of the slop that I watch. Because I've been listening to Christine from Sister Wife's memoir that came out while I've been working. I've been listening to the audiobook while I've been working. It's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty interesting. She talks a lot about, like, just weirdness in the family. Which is, like, everyone who had eyes could see the weirdness in the family. But it's nice to confirm it. But so much of it I feel like everyone already knew. But it really just showed some of the stuff where, like, so many of them just didn't like each other, man. It's such a bummer. Like, why do, like, I think, you know, religion is the answer, but why do people get so, like, locked into people that they don't even like, man? It's so sad. It just makes me sad. You spend so much of it, you only get one life, man. Why are you spending it doing this? Like, being with someone who, like, at one point he, like, went on an interview and was like, oh yeah, I was never attracted to her. Never. If anything. Like, and then, like, at one point in the book, didn't even tell her, but in, like, a book that they all co-wrote together, he, like, made a comment saying, like, that he saw her as a chubby girl eating nachos on, like, their honeymoon or something like that, and then was forever turned off. And that just is, like, so bad, man. I can't believe it. How that man has not been hit by a car yet. By one of the wives. Like, not just a random, like, one of the wives hasn't just taken him out yet is beyond me. They're more civil than I expected. But he has brought such gems as Knife to the Kidney. And you know what? That pop culture moment, iconic. Just him going, it's like a knife to the kidney. It's so funny. It's so funny. So rotten, but so funny. 65% crit. 61. I feel like I should have gone up though. Yeah, whatever. I don't think the game is giving a shit about me anymore. I think the game has just given up. The game's given up. It's like, go. Stop it. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way, man. Yeah. Here we are. How's it going? How's it going, chat? We're having a good one? Having a good evening? Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Very exciting. Funny how that whole week thing works. You know, Thursday happening and then Friday coming right after. Unless you like are like on a plane or something, that I guess maybe you could do like one of those things where you're like you leave Thursday but you land on a Saturday because of how like the dateline happens, you know? Like one of those. I'm sure that's a thing, right? You know, you're up in the air for like 24 hours. You're going from like North America to Australia. You like skip a whole day. I'm sure that's how it happens. We're like not even losing any troops. Okay. We're just gonna leave. We don't need any help. Oh, we should put that there. Oh, we didn't need to do anything. Oh my god, it paused for a second and I thought the game broke. I was like, this is it. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah. That's a sign. Brump. Yeah, it is. I feel like it's hanging a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, what are we at now? The way it moves is very cursed now. We are entering very cursed territory. No peace, only war. No. Yo. Yeah, good gravy. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get to year 169 for reasons, and then we're gonna call it. Because we're not crashing the game fast enough. The game has actually been too sturdy. Believe it or not, the game has been too sturdy. And it's too cowardly to kill us, so. You'll get to 1 year 169. If the game does not break before then. And then we'll call it there. A very climactic end to the stream. I know. So exciting. Very exciting. Okay, it did take out a number of our troops, like half of them. Okay, kill me. You know what? Actually, this might be a good end. Doing a boss fight. If we go through the boss fight, we'll end it there. Well, if we die in the boss fight, we'll die anyway, so... Okay, let's slow it down for the boss fight, though. Although I feel like, at this point, the speed's gonna be what it is. Fast, slow, it's all the same when it's only taken 1 second to actually defeat the boss. This guy did kill us before, though. Yeah, that's it. I'm calling it, baby. I'm calling it. That was good. This is a crazy ass run. The chaos level is increasing, but I don't think enough. Okay, let's just double check to make sure the chaos level isn't like actually increased to a point where it's gonna make a difference for us. If we're still wiping the floor with them, then we will leave. Because there's no stopping us. We are unstoppable King of Kings. At this point, we're the King of Kings. We've added another king title on top of that bad boy. It's a lot of demons. Yeah, this anytime soon. I'm calling it. You are lucky that we are quitting King of Stone. Okay. Save and quit? Save and quit? I wonder how long that game could run until we explode. Maybe I'm gonna look it up online to see how far people have gotten before their games have imploded, and then we'll see if we'll bother revisiting that.